Let's talk about Epstein Barr virus. To make you to continue listening this video, I want you to know that about 70% people worldwide has this virus and they are not even aware of it. So most probably it's also you. Where is the virus from? Somebody in the lab was playing with an egg. Yes, you hear it right. Egg. An egg. And separated Epstein Barr from that egg. And that's when it kind of jumped on the people and started to make troubles. Epstein Barr virus has around 60 varieties, although I have heard that nowadays it is already around 80 varieties. So you may think if about 70% of people has got Epstein Barr virus, they should all feel the same. But it is far away from the truth. In fact, because there are so many varieties, all your family can have Epstein Barr, and each of you may have different varieties. So each of you may have completely different health issues, even though you basically have the same virus. So let's talk about how can you catch this virus. So number one is saliva. So if you will be kissing somebody and that person has an Epstein Barr virus, then you are most likely to catch it from that person too. And it does not matter if it's your husband, boyfriend, or if it's your child that is drinking from the same cup or glass. Then if you like to eat outside in the restaurants and the chef or any of the cooks has Epstein Barr, then it's really easy to catch it because that person has to taste your food while cooking. Also, that person could have cut himself somehow and the blood could have gotten into your food and so on. So there are many possibilities. Another possibility is when you go to have a coffee somewhere, for example espresso, and somebody was drinking that coffee with lipstick or a lip gloss. So what they usually do is when they wash it, they just wash it in a dishwasher. They don't really wash it by hand. And this lip gloss or um, lipstick basically stay on. The dishwasher will wash away basically just the color, but the oily substance, even though it's invisible, it actually stays on the cup. And then when you are the next one having coffee in it and drinking from the same spot, that's another reason how you can catch Epstein-Barr virus. Then you can also catch it if you go to have a surgery in a hospital or simply for any reason if you need a blood in a hospital, blood donation. They never screen it for Epstein-Barr, so you may receive a blood from somebody with Epstein-Barr. Another way to catch it is if you are, for example, a mom and you are pregnant and you have the virus, then your baby will most likely get it from you. Then, of course, having an intercourse with a person who has got Epstein Barr and kissing that person, you will most likely get it from that person too. So now you may be thinking, how do I know if I have got Epstein Barr? How to find out? And you probably go to Google and you're like, let's make a test for it. Well, before you do that, hear me out. Epstein Barr virus has 4 stages. Let's talk about stage by stage what is going on in the body. Stage 1 is calm stage, and basically nothing major is going on in your body. The virus is slowly replicating itself and it's waiting for the time when you will be weak. For example, something emotional will happen to you, maybe somebody from the family dies or simply for any kind of reason you will have emotional exhaustion. So this is what the virus is waiting for. Or maybe you will simply be going to the gym and you will work out a lot and push yourself to the limits, and this will cause you to be missing essential nutrients such as, for example, zinc and B12. And the virus will also take advantage if, for example, you are pregnant and you will be giving birth, because at that moment your body is really, really exhausted. Or if you are a student and you are going to have some exam and you are really stressed and exhausted, so this is exactly the time when Epstein Barr will show off. Also, when teenagers are going through hormonal changes, this is also when Epstein Barr can show itself and go to the second stage. So when anything of this happens, you will get to the stage number 2, and that is called mono or mononucleosis. So during stage 2, when it's mononucleosis, it is the most highly contagious. So if you have it, definitely be very careful with people around you, or if you hear about someone having mono, stay far away from that person. When children has mono, it's easy to recognize it for pediatrician. However, when adults or teenagers have mono, it's a little bit more difficult. According to which type of Epstein-Barr you have, you will experience mild or severe symptoms. So some people may only have like a little sore throat and not even understand they have got mono. Therefore, they will not even go to the doctor to make a blood test, and that's why they may never even know that they have ever had mononucleosis. Some other cases they have really strong sore throat, and some other they have sore throat, fever, headache, rush and more. So basically, according to that, people may have mononucleosis few days up to even like 7 months. When mononucleosis ends, doctors think everything is okay and everything is finished. However, that is not true. In reality, what's going on is that Epstein-Barr has moved from the blood to the liver or and to the spleen. Why this place? Because there are most heavy metals, toxins, and virus feeds on it.